Oh my God. Hey, this is Super Dave, the foodie trucker. Hear me? And today, we're gonna be cooking some fajitas. That's right. And today, we're gonna be making them with skirt steak. Hear me? Let's check it out. Let's bust into this bad rascal. Hear me? One beautiful skirt steak. How you want to season this bad rascal is, first, and you're not gonna believe it, most Mexican restaurants you go to, when you see this big buckets of soy sauce, that's how they make their fajitas. Soy sauce. And I'm using a low sodium. I know that freaks you out because I'm eating a lot of salt lately. Hear me? A little bit of soy sauce. Rub that bad rascal in. Give it a flip. Here we go. And look at that fat on the back. Hey, they call me fat bastard.
Fat bastard.
Hear me? Rub it in, baby. Give it a little rub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Flip it. Splat it all over the place. I'm going to invent maid service for trucks. Not a bad idea. Hear me? Take some Mexican seasoning. Sprinkle it from a high. That way it spreads out, gets all over it. If you're down too low like this, you just get little spots everywhere. You want to sprinkle it up. You want to season it up high, high, high. You got some chili powder, some cumin, some oregano, some other nice, beautiful spices, some Trader Joe's onion salt. You know I'm not going without that. Like I said, spring up high. It's a little windy in here. AC's cranking. Salt. Pepper. Hear me? I learned that from my bartending days. Tom Cruise ain't got nothing on me. Hear me? And onion powder. We're going to repeat this on the back, on the other side. See how beautiful that is? Isn't that lovely? Little flipper. Again. Salt. Pepper. Woo, that AC's cranking. I'm here in Tulsa. I think that's how you say it. Tulsa, Arizona. Heading to Florida by way of Atlanta.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play.
Hear me? Garlic. You gotta see the creation. Hear me? All right. One seasoned skirt steak for fajitas. Hear me? Okay. It's time for one skirt steak. First, butter. Mantequilla. Hear me? Get that butter melted real good. We're gonna do a really, really hot pan. We're gonna put a crust on that skirt steak. Normally, when you eat fajitas, you want to do it over charcoal, but there ain't no barbecue pit fitting in here. Hear me? To keep your butter from burning, always add EVOO. Rachel, love you.
It does make me incredibly nervous.
Appreciate you. Because EVOO's it's got a higher smoking point than that butter. Because if you don't put the olive oil in there, the butter's gonna burn. And you don't want burnt butter. Hear me? One skirt steak. I hear a little sizzle. Could be hotter. Let's get that extra seasoning in here. Don't want to waste the seasoning. Seasoning ain't cheap. Hear me? Okay, I'm starting to get a little sizzleina here. Hear me? Skirt steak on my fajitas. You know, a lot of times you get them, they're well done. Again, I like mine in skirt steak and fajitas, medium. That's right. I said it, medium. Hear me? I'm gonna probably say about 3-4 minutes per side, and it'll be perfecto. So I was gonna do chicken and beef, but I just ain't got the room. Hear me? Okay, it's been a couple of minutes, and let's check out that fat rascal. Ooh, looky there, huh? You see that char on there? That's what you want, baby. You little flip, and look how thick that skirt steak is. Man, that is fat. It's gonna take more than 3 minutes. Starting to curl up in the pan. Give it a little press. Hear me? Oh, look how beautiful that is. Mama Nymph would be proud.
Muchas gracias.
Hear me? All right, a couple more minutes. We'll be ready to go. Hear me? Okay, it's been 3 or 4 minutes. Like I said, this skirt steak is really thick. I want to show you again. Look at this. Look at the crust on that bad rascal. Oh, I don't want to get grease on the lens. Let's flip it one more time. Oh, look at that. Huh? Isn't that beautiful? You want to feel it. It's still a little rare. See, when it pushes in like that and bounces back, it's still a little raw in the middle, if you will. When you push it and it gives no give, overcooked. And then me and you got a problem. Hear me? What I like to do, I told you before, you gotta let your meat rest. You cut into it, all the juice is gonna run out. You're gonna be angry, I'm gonna be angry, everybody's angry.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
This may be a little rare, but that's fine with me because I like the blood. I'm gonna take it out, let it rest. So right here. Now, see all that butter in there and that oil and all those bits of fajita meat? That's flavor. So I take that, add a little bit more butter. Ooh, yeah, baby. Then I take onions and jalapenos. Hear me? Throw them in there. Get them all broke up in there. Oh, that's a lot of onion. Look at that pepper. Oh, baby. Hear me? And normally people don't put jalapenos in there with it, but I'm not normal, in case you hadn't noticed. All right. Let's get these coated with that butter real good. Going back in with. Look how windy it is in here. Pepper. Salt. Hear me? And these are gonna get tender pretty quick. It's only gonna take a couple of minutes. I got a secret coming. The problem is, this pan's not big enough, but I'm in a truck. What do you want from me? If I was at your house, I could show you some tricks. Hear me?
You stay the hell away from my family.
And I got this thing on full blast heat. It just, you know, it's not like home. Now, you also want bell peppers in there. Fresh. Crispy. Normally when you go in a restaurant, they have green bell pepper in there. I like color. And I like the sweetness. The yellow and the orange, sweet, like me. Hear me? Okay, maybe not like me. Okay, this is gonna take a few minutes, and it's chow time. Hear me? Okay, it's been about 3-4 minutes. There's a lot of veggies in here in a small pan. Those peppers and onions picked up a little bit of that jalapeno heat. It's got a little spice in there, which makes me happy, very happy. Because you know I like spice.
Yo, tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
About another minute, and they'll be perfect the way I like them. Like I said, I like a little crispness to mine. I don't like them all soggy and mushy. I want some bite to it. Hear me? I'm using my fancy plates today. Oh, look at that. Mmm, that smells so good. Ain't nothing like that smell of cooked onions with some bell pepper in there. This truck smells fantastic. And I'm sitting in the parking lot at Love's, and I'm in a pretty busy area. Everybody keeps walking by looking at me like, if I had more room, I'd invite them in. But that ain't happening. Hear me? These are done. Looky here. Ooh, baby, baby. Take these. If I can find a place to put them. How about right there? Flour tortillas. Heat them up. And there's still some residual butter in there that these tortillas are going to pick up. And you don't want to cook them to death. You just want to warm them up. Hear me? Wish you could fit them both in here, but I can. Yeah, it's warm. Perfect. That's all you need. Napkin over there. Keep it warm. Hear me? Also a good way to clean your pan. Hear me? Ooh. If you burn yourself, don't blame me. Hear me? It's like playing air hockey. Hear me? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, it is red tea. Hear me? Steak's been rested. And still, look at all those juices that came out of there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm scared to tilt it up any further because I'm scared it's gonna spill all over the place. Mmm, tasty. Okay, so what you wanna do with skirt steak, if you cut it like this, in this direction, it's gonna be tough. You gotta cut it against the grain. So if the lines are going this way on the meat, you gotta cut it this way. Hear me? So let's go in. Oh, look at that, baby. Hear me? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that lovely? Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, it wasn't cooked on a charcoal grill, but that char, that crust I put in there, I bet you couldn't tell the difference. If you put a little liquid smoke on there, when you season it, again, you get that crust on there, nobody's gonna tell the difference. And you wanna slice it thin to win. Normally what you wanna do is you wanna wet a paper towel and put it underneath it on the table. That way your cutting board won't slide. I'm going in with the hand. Okay, now. Don't try that at home. Mmm, that is delicious. It's seasoned perfectly. That is one seasoned fajita meat, boy. What I do, like I say, you see that juice in there? All right, take it, throw it back in that juice. Give it a little swirly swirl. Let that meat soak up all those juices in there. Okay, so how I like to eat my fajitas is with beef. You see the color of that? It's all medium, cooked perfectly. That's right, I said it, perfectly. And I pile the meat up on there, get a bunch of meat on there. Don't be shy. Look at that. Rub it around that juice. Ooh, look how shiny and glistening that is. That is shiny. Onion. Bell peppers. So you see the steam coming off them bad rascals? I like a lot of onion. And a dollop of daisy. Do a dollop. Do a dollop. And I love sour cream, man, so I put a lot on there. And there ain't nothing better. Paste picante sauce. Fantastic. Picante sauce and sour cream. Man, it's a good marriage. Look at that bad rascal, boy. Hear me? That, my friend, is a serious fajita. Look how thick that thing is. It probably weighs a half pound. All right, I'm going in. Oh my God. Those jalapenos are spicy, boy. Wow. The vegetables still got a crunch to them. The meat is cooked perfectly. Wow, that's outstanding. And you know how I like spice, but that is one hot jalapeno. And it's still crunchy too. Woo! Woo, that's cold. I'll calm down that heat.
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Uh-oh. Hear that? Do me a favor. Cook these fajitas. Season them up like I told you to. Get that char in there like I told you to. Leave your veggies a little crunchy. Don't get them all soggy and moist. And leave me a comment below on how it turned out. Be sure to like and subscribe. Ring that bell. There you have it. Peace. Who loves ya? And as always, ciao.